I think the title speaks for itself. So, first of all, I need to clarify something in case you all are under the wrong impression. So, OnlyFans is not just a site for nudie photos and sex workers. OnlyFans has been demonized because it does not ban adult content. But it's a platform for basically any type of content creator. There are fitness instructors on OnlyFans. There are business coaches, bartenders, makeup artists. I could technically be posting my ballet tutorials on there if I wanted. It just happens to be one of the few platforms that doesn't outright ban the not safe for work content. That being said, I am trying very hard to fund my new ballet company. I want to be able to pay my dancers for their labor. At the end of the day, we are performance artists. And to me, a performance artist / professional ballet dancer means that I spent years training my body to move in a certain way. I and my parents have spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on lessons, shoes, dance attire, transportation, summer intensives, workshops, etc. And in a perfect world, the result of all of that is that an audience pays to see the culmination of that effort. You go on stage and an audience pays to have access to my body and the way that it moves to tell a story. I get paid for all of that work that I put into it. So in theory, a dancer should be able to make a living off of their craft. But that almost never happens. People feel like they are entitled to artists' bodies and dancers' bodies because, number one, our body is our actual instrument that we use to fulfill a purpose, and number two, it is the very thing that is on display when we perform. And number three, I'm going off script here, I am actually reading a script, but number three, dancers are horribly exploited. It is practically ingrained in ballet culture that, we're expected to work for free, to work for exposure. We're expected to give everything for almost nothing in return. Because it's an art, because it's a creative endeavor. We do it because we love it. It's not about the money. But, it has to be about the money. We put so much money into it. We deserve money back. We deserve to make a living off of all of that hard work that we've done. I get private messages all the time, Instagram too. People think they are entitled to my body because I am a performer. So they think that they are entitled to things like what my feet look like, what my shoes look like, what kind of tights do I wear, how high can I kick, how flexible am I? And I gotta start charging for that, I worked hard to be able to do those things. So it's taken me this long to finally realize, my efforts are worth getting paid. I deserve money for everything, for my knowledge, for the way my body works, for the skills that I have developed. I deserve compensation for that. I decided that OnlyFans is the place for that. If people want to access my body, my skills, my shoes, because some people are into that, my creativity, etc., they gotta pay. It's time to pay. It is time that I make some of that money back. And I'm not even necessarily going to be profiting off of that money. I'll probably splurge on a perfume here and there. I'm going to use as much of that money as I can to pay my fellow dancers, because that's what they deserve. So my OnlyFans is going to offer pictures and videos of ballet footwork, but with a twist. I will also be selling physical, tangible objects that can symbolize all of the work that I have done over the years. So most of my idea is ballet foot art. I dip my pointe shoes in paint and I perform classical repertoire on paper. So now I have a painting that I can sell, but I also have used shoes that are painty used shoes, and I also have tights. There are apparently a lot of people out there that are into tights and leggings and stuff. whatever, that's fine, you do you. And of course, one of the cool things about OnlyFans is people can message you and they pay for custom content. So for example, if somebody wants a specific ballet variation, or if they want specific colors, or if they want a video where I dip my feet in like mashed potatoes instead of paint, I don't know. Whatever. People are into a lot of weird stuff, but you know what? Art is weird. Being a ballet dancer is weird. Dancers do weird things to reach a certain goal, and I'm ready to like embrace the weirdness, especially if it helps me fund my own creative endeavor, starting my own company to perform my own weird ideas. I'm not ashamed. I'm not worried that a future employer is going to find out that I made an OnlyFans and be like, aha, gotcha, because this is literally my craft. I am taking my skills as a ballet dancer and just approaching it in a different way to make some money. You know, nobody can weaponize ballet against me. If somebody was like, you made money selling ballet foot art, I'll be like, yeah, duh. Like, I would be stupid not to. So my YouTube channel will remain academic. I will continue posting my lessons here. I am humbled and simultaneously so honored to be able to share my technical knowledge with all of you. However, I know that somewhere out there in my 12,000 subscribers that some of you are interested in something more than just technique tutorials. Alternatively, I get a lot of people asking if they could support me on a monthly basis, such as Patreon. And currently, my OnlyFans subscription is at $10 a month. And it's actually way more efficient and helpful than running ads on YouTube. So if you think any of my content, whether it's the YouTube tutorials or my artsy-fartsy paintings and shoes, is worth $10 a month, then OnlyFans may be the way to go if you want to support me. Even if you don't care about the weird footsie photos, even if you just really like my YouTube videos, you could go subscribe on the OnlyFans and just ignore the foot photos. However, OnlyFans subscribers that come from YouTube will also be first priority when it comes to requests for custom videos, even if you are requesting a YouTube technique tutorial. Yes, you heard that right. If you subscribe to me on OnlyFans and send me a tip with a message requesting a ballet lesson, you get pushed to the front of the line, which might be worth it because I've been retroactively answering questions from as long as 3 years ago. So there are currently a lot of people ahead of you right now at the moment. People who subscribe on OnlyFans will also get early access to behind the scenes clips and videos of my rehearsals when they start in the spring. My rehearsals meaning my company that I'm trying to start. My first piece includes 3 other dancers. It's going to be a pas de quatre, a quartet, and we're just going to do a simple storytelling, dancey music video. So this was the very first painting I did. This is my test run, basically. And coming up is the short version of how I did that. Again, it was only a test run. I just wanted to see if I could even do it. The quality will improve as I do it more. And if you want to see the whole thing, or if you want to purchase the products, or you want to make requests, you just have to find me over on my OnlyFans. My name is the same as YouTube, Salty Sugar Plum, but my handle is at ballet_foot_art. Ballet foot art. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just making art with my feet. And it's weird, and it's messy, and it's sticky, because sometimes I dip my bare feet in the paint, and it's whatever. But I'm having fun. I'm having fun, and I'm using actual technical knowledge. You know, for example, you'll see, you know, this was made, these shapes out here were made by doing the échappés. That was made doing the échappé retiré section of the signettes, you know, the Little Swan choreography in Swan Lake. Like, I'm so intrigued to see how all of this classical repertoire looks on paper. You know, I wish I had more paper and more space and even more dancers. Like, I would love to see how these ballets look on paper. And this other one behind me, the pink and green one, was inspired by just Chenet turns. Like, I just filmed a Chenet tutorial and I was like, I wonder how that would look with paint. So, you know, if you're into that stuff, even if you're not into that stuff and you want to support me, go over there. It would be super helpful, and I don't know, just be weird, have fun. Thank you so much for watching, and stay salty.